Hello, everybody. It is Friday, September 5th, and welcome back to the Nick Watkins Show. I'm Nick Watkins, and let's get right into it. So, first, today we're going to be talking about the Golden State Valkyries, who, in their first year of existing, are going to the playoffs. That's right. Last night, the Valkyries beat the Dallas Wings 84 to 80 at Chase Center to clinch a playoff spot in their inaugural season. And like I said last episode, I have not been locked in on the Valkyries. I barely watch any of the games, but I actually did watch the game last night because of the lightning and delay in the football game. I just watched that game, the Valkyries game, uninterrupted and without having to flip back and forth, which I was doing before. But Valkyries came back down late and they took the lead. Um, Yeah, it was, and then they won the game at the end. So it was a great performance from Monique Billings. Pretty sure that's her name. Let me just double check. Yeah, Monique Billings. And then also, okay, do not really know the players that well. Janelle Saloon, and she's French, so I don't know if that's how you say it, but she had 19 and 6 boards, and then Billings had 11 points and 7 boards. And yeah, Saloon had some clutch threes down the stretch, very Curry-esque. And the Valkyries were able to beat the Wings and clinch a playoff spot with just 3 games to go. So that's incredible. And we gotta keep winning those games so we can try to get higher seeding. And I know that when the playoffs roll around, I know that Chase Center is going to be rocking because it's a great stadium. And from what I've seen, there's been a lot of support for the Valks this year in their first year, so that's very exciting and good for them. So we have the Warriors and the Valkyries making the playoffs in the same year. So it's very exciting. So congratulations to the Valks, and I'll be sure to watch those games when they come on. And then later today, so that was yesterday. Later today, at 5:15 in St. Louis, the Giants will visit the Cardinals, and that will kick off a 3-game weekend series in St. Louis. Carson Seymour is scheduled to pitch. He's going to be the probable pitcher for today. So another bullpen game. The last time we had a bullpen game, we lost our only game in the last 2 weeks. And we'll be going up against Michael McGreevy. I don't know much about him, but he's 6-2 with a 4.17 ERA. And he has faced us before. I can't remember watching that game. Must have been a later one. Must have been last year. But yeah, we got a 4-game win streak right now. We've won 10 of 11. And you gotta keep that going. Keep that going tonight, even though it's a bullpen game, even though Seymour has not been very good this year. We just gotta keep it going. Maybe the offense will have to carry today, but we've been very hot. The Giants have recently, and we got Chappie. He's probably gonna be suspended for this game, so we might see Schmitty at third. We might see Rafi at third. Who knows? He did play there a couple of games ago, and he played well. But we'll see how the lineup shakes out. As long as Rafi can keep swinging it and Willie can keep going, and the rest of the lineup can contribute as well, I think we're going to be just fine. I hope we're going to be just fine. Um, yeah, Cardinals are a much better team than the Rockies. Everybody's a much better team than the Rockies. The Cardinals, 70-71, and we are 71-69. Still 4 games behind the Mets, who did not play yesterday. The only team that did play yesterday that we really care about is the team from down south, the Dodgers, who got swept by the Pittsburgh Pirates on the road um, in the past 3 games. So they've lost 3 in a row. We are now 7 games out of the Dodgers in the division, who we play 7 more times, I believe. So that's so unrealistic that we would make up all that ground. You never know. I doubt winning the division is going to be how we get into the playoffs if we do. It'll probably be the wild card. But 7 games behind the Dodgers, 5 behind the Padres, who are in fifth, and then the Mets. We are 4 games behind them, followed closely by the Reds, D-backs, and Cardinals. And that is another reason why this series is very important because the Cardinals are just a game and a half back of us in the wild card. So that's going to be it for baseball. Let's move on to football. And there was the season kickoff last night. I forgot to mention this, but I realized as I was editing that I didn't give my score prediction for tonight's game or yesterday's game. My prediction was 30-24 Eagles, and what happened was 24-20 Eagles. So it was decently close. Um, but yeah, the Eagles won in the kickoff, improved to 1-0. Um, yeah, it was the Eagles winning with Saquon Barkley and Jalen Hurts, who had 2 rushing touchdowns, and Saquon had a touchdown as well. And what really was interesting to me is AJ Brown had 1 catch on 1 target last night, and it was late in the game. And Devontae Smith also had a quiet game. I had him in fantasy and George Pickens. And then the other guy who I have in my other league for fantasy is CeeDee Lamb, and that was kind of a big story in the game. Was CeeDee Lamb had 7 catches for 110 yards, which is a good game, on 13 targets, and most of those targets, if he didn't catch it, he dropped it. Dak was very accurate when throwing a CD last night. Not many balls that were uncatchable. CeeDee Lamb had a couple of big drops last night. There was one that would have been like a 50-yard gain, another one on 4th down to end the game. Um, yeah, that game could have turned out very differently if CeeDee Lamb makes all those catches. So, well, that'll be something to watch. Maybe it's just rust, and who knows what it is. But yeah, CeeDee Lamb with a couple of big drops last night. And just to reiterate that, it was the Eagles over the Cowboys 24-20 last night from Philadelphia. And that's not all, because we don't have to wait until Sunday to get more football. We have football tonight, everyone. It is going to be from Brazil. It's going to be the Chiefs and the Chargers. Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs going up against Justin Herbert and the Los Angeles Chargers. I think this is going to be a good game. I think most of the time when these two teams get together, it's kind of a shootout. Um, at least high scoring. And I'd I'd love for the Chiefs to lose. That would be great. But my score prediction is going to be 23-17. Chiefs win the game. I think it's going to be kind of low scoring, but it could go the other way. I wouldn't mind a shootout. It'd be fun to watch. But yeah, that's my prediction. 23-17 Chiefs. And hopefully we get a good game of football tonight and a good game of baseball for the Giants. So that's everything that happened yesterday and that is going to happen today. Be sure to like and subscribe if you're new to this. And thank you guys again for watching. I really appreciate all the support. And I will see you guys. Okay, so here's the thing. I don't know if I'm going to do this on the weekends. Um, it doesn't really take me that long. It only takes me a couple minutes to record. So I might just keep it going tomorrow. I will try. Um, I'll try and do it. Um, and if it doesn't work, then we'll just switch to only weekdays. But I'm gonna try and do it tomorrow. So hopefully, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day, and yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.